everybody. It is Tuesday. Yes, it is. But it sure felt like Monday, didn't it? It is Tuesday. Welcome to Tuesday. Not only that, welcome to June. Yes, June, I tell you. June. Hello, everybody. It is great to have you here on this Tuesday evening. I'm so excited to have you here. Thank you for joining us live tonight. Well, some of you are watching this 2 days later, and that's okay too. We still love you. Thank you for watching whenever you watch. It is great to have all of you here. I am thankful for you and grateful for you. What are you grateful for this Tuesday evening? Tell me about it. Tell me about what you are grateful for. Tell me what you are grateful for. Oops, hang on a second. Where's my glasses? Need those. Need those. How are you tonight? What is happening in your world on this Tuesday evening? Hey, Adele and Dazzle are here. That means, Dazzle, it is treat time. Boy, does it feel like a Monday, Adele. Boy, does it feel like a Monday. It certainly does. And the first person that told me that, at first I was like, huh? And then it hit me like a ton of bricks. Boy, did Monday hit me like a ton of bricks today. Like it has hit everybody. Hey, Kitty, how are you tonight? Great to have you here. It does feel like another Monday. It does, but this too we shall survive. Because you're a survivor. Yes, you are. Eye of the tiger, baby. Eye of the tiger. You are a survivor. And I am watching, I'm doing this. We really gotta, at some point this summer, we will figure out an outdoor set. I am looking out the window behind me, ahead of me, and the skies are pink and it's just lovely. The future is bright, people. The future is bright. And there's a lot to be grateful for. I'm grateful for a former longtime employee returning to work today, even returning to work today. That our new clothing manager brought back and actually started today. That was exciting. They worked overtime, which, I never like overtime. I never like unprescribed payroll hours. How's that? It's not overtime like in time and a half overtime, but non-prescribed payroll hours. But I'm excited about that. A trained person right at it and everything. So there's a lot of good going on in the world. But looking out over the sky, I have at some point I'll have to get you a picture of behind you. Really behind you, it's really, you don't even need a picture. There's skylights behind you. So the camera and the circle light thingy are right behind what I'm seeing, and right behind that is skylights. So I'm seeing the beautiful pink sky and the lights over the valley and everything. And we got to find a way to do this outside at some point, because I think you guys would really enjoy that. Broadcasting out there at some point this summer, especially as later in June, even when we hit the longest day of the year. Later in June, we'll hit the longest day of the year. But it is great to have you all here. Let's get started with the Good Morning, Good Night book. Thank you. We are broadcasting tonight on both Facebook and YouTube. So if you have any problems with the Facebook, you can hop right on over to YouTube. We're right over there. Hey, Julie Jankowitz, how are you? I've been thinking about you. That new puppy, Mitzi? Is it Mitzi? Am I making that up? It's like everybody's getting a new dog. We're not there yet. We're not there yet with a new dog. It's hard. We're still missing Max. We're not there with a new dog. I think I may have broadcast last night when we didn't have power. But we'll find a nice spot outside to broadcast at some point. Mitzi, I can't believe you added another thing to your world, Julie. That's great. I am very happy for you in watching. I liked the picture where you said Mitzi's a lapdog and insists on being a lapdog, even when you're not looking for a lapdog. At least Mitzi is lapdog size. I mean, a lot of people have lapdogs that are not lapdog size. I mean, they're gargantuan. You have the Saint Bernard that wants to be a lapdog. Mitzi is Jesse's dog. Yeah, we've had Rebecca's dog too. I'm just saying. We've had Rebecca's dog. But it's hard right now. I do admit that it is as thankful as I am that we don't have something else to take care of. Okay, I will admit we are thankful that we don't have something else that needs us to take care of it. We are sad not to come home to a wagging tail. We are sad not to come home to a wagging tail that is excited to see us. All I remember, the biggest dog we've ever had in all our years and this is the first time we haven't had a pet since '93. The first time we haven't had a pet since 1993. And, the biggest we ever had was a beagle. And the one time I remember, and a beagle isn't even bad in the whole scheme of things as a lap dog. But our beagle, Randy, who we rescued from a shelter, was amazing, and was always afraid of men, but liked me, and I had umbilical hernia surgery one time, and I came home from surgery, and I was in bed, and the first thing that Randy did, was to check on me, is hop right on my belly. I mean, talk about a lap dog. And I'm just like, oh, but that's the joy they bring to us. That is the joy these pets bring to us. And so certainly we miss some of that joy right now, but I know you understand, not looking for something else to add to our plate right now. So I know you understand that. Let's get started with the good morning, good night book, because I've got so much for you tonight. Because it's a Monday, even though it's Tuesday. Tonight in the good morning, good night book, we're on page 162. Good morning. I know it seems like everyone left without you for the party, and those stepsisters, they suck. But us woodland creatures are on your side. Well, hey, I'm wearing a Disney wristband tonight, and I'm talking about Cinderella. So, hey, there's your good morning tonight. Rebecca's trying to teach me that I can wear a watch and a Disney wristband. I'm like, my body's only designed to wear one band at a time. I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll figure it out. Hey, did you see our new addition to the set? The Everyone is Awesome set from Lego came out today. Everyone is awesome. And with the world the way it is today, having the Everyone is Awesome set released by Lego today, okay, which is a rainbow, but it's also just everybody, okay? It is everybody. The Everyone is Awesome set from Lego today. Not only did we get this delivered to the set today, I mean, Rebecca assembled this all. I'm like, well, can I change the positions of people and move them around and stuff? But But this is everyone is awesome, and that's what I want to remind you. Everyone is awesome. It is the Lego set. It's great having the Lego corporate office just down the hall. But this set means a lot. There's actually a great video that goes along with this when Lego decided to work on diversity a little bit. A set that would be an inclusive set. Yes, it is Happy Pride Month. Remember when we were in, Julie, you'll remember this because you went with your daughters to Pride when we were in Minnesota. They had that massive Pride Fest when we were in Minnesota. But if you want to see something really neat, the gentleman that designed this set, had actually designed it for himself. Okay, originally the basic concept of this set he had already designed. And when they talked about doing it and they were having a development meeting and everything else, he's like, well, I sort of have this idea. When he went and got this, he had this on his desk as a thing. And it really is. I mean, it's a huge step. And Lego has gotten both kudos and a boatload of crap for it. They've gotten both. And, it is actually when it got leaked that they were doing this set. When it got leaked out, they had actually done an all hands on deck company meeting because they were putting everybody on the phones and everybody to just get bashed, really, because there were a lot of people on the internet that wanted to bash this. And that didn't come to fruition. They had everybody, it was quiet phone. But they have had some people really trash them for it, and that's okay. I don't remember it in San Francisco, but I remember being in San Francisco. That was the year that I was at that I was keynote speaker in San Francisco. But it's about we are a world. We're melting pot. We're a melting pot. I mean, there's really no other way to say it. We are a melting pot. And all the ways that we are there and all our differences and all our uniqueness and everything that brings us all together. Yeah, we're different, but we're a lot the same too. I mean, there's so much that brings us together, and that's what makes this country great. I mean, it really teams right off. I mean, it's really kind of cool that the way this year falls with Memorial Day yesterday and Pride Month starting today. Okay, that we are all immigrants. Okay, I mean, we are all immigrants, and we are all a melting pot. We are all a melting pot. We are all this set. We are all this set. We are all a part of this set. And I'm honored to have this. I'm really grateful that Rebecca built this for me, because keep in mind that, puzzles like this are not my thing. And so I'm really honored that she built this for our set today. And this is designed to be a permanent fixture. She gave us the box and everything for our set. It's not just here for Pride Month. We're not here to just be politically correct. But if you think about it, okay, that Memorial Day gave us the right to all be different. Memorial Day really is all those people that fought for our right to be different, to be immigrants, to be a melting pot, to appreciate each other's differences. And that's truly something I'm honored about. I mean, we'll cover it again in a couple of weeks, because my grandmother's birthday, Grandma hasn't been around for a long time, but my grandmother's birthday, you talk about a melting pot and all being immigrants. is coming up on Flag Day. And why is her birthday Flag Day? Well, when she was an immigrant to this country, they played with her age so that she paid kids' price on the boat. Okay, they paid with her age on that, and when she got to Ellis Island, they didn't have her birth certificate or date or anything. They assigned her Flag Day. And I appreciate that each and every year, Grandma Anna. And we're blessed because we have one of the videos of her. I mean, everybody has pictures and memories of Grandma A, the original Grandma A. She was Anna Abramson, and everybody has that for her. And granted, she minded her own business, but she's in our wedding video, in which Cassandra converted to DVD and everything. We have it on computer, CD-ROM, and everything now, and so we have some of these living video images, which there isn't a lot left of. So I mean, there's lots of pictures of, but to see her at our wedding and talking at our wedding is really very cool. So okay, but I feel like I am way off topic tonight. I'm off topic, but I'm on important topics. So I'm on not what I had necessarily planned to go down, the routes that I planned to go down to tonight, but all these things are important because they're important on how we move forward, how we come together as a people, how I look out at this sky of different colors and see the society that we are and can be. And the honor of Memorial Day of what we had yesterday, which we honored, and we should honor every day because that gives us those rights to be this homogenous society. Homogenous? I'm feeling like milk here, but that gives us that right to be that, to plan for the future, to think about the future, where in other parts of this world, other parts of this same planet that we inhabit, they can't even think about tonight, much less tomorrow. And here we are able to set dreams and step forward. We're not perfect, but we're moving forward, people. We're moving forward. And as we move forward, I've got the Enterprise Bank calendar, the official calendar of our show, of You're Not Alone Running This Store, the official calendar. And it's feeling a little heavy. The calendar's feeling a little heavy. You know why? Because we're not in May anymore. No, we're not. We are, hang on a second, see if I can do this here. We are in June, people. We are in June. You are leaving May in the dust. We are now in June. Hang on a second. I wonder if I use the actual. Oops, I knocked somebody off the set. Hang on a second here. I'm making a mess here. I'm good at that. Okay, that didn't work so well. Let me put the pink. What did I do with the? I've already lost things. See how good I'm doing? But we're in June. We are in June, people. Yes, you are. You closed out May. And I'm proud of you. You made it through another month. Another month. Yes, you have. And now you're in June, the first month that many of us, were open the full month. We were not open the full month in the Northeast, but most of the country by this point was open the full month last year. Okay, your first year over year, even though that's not fully a direct lineal compatible, direct line lineal compatible. This is the first time where many of us are all having a month to compare to in 2020, and that's exciting. okay? Because the best is yet to come. I was called out the other day because I talked about it in a retail blog, and a lot of people were depressed, and I'm like, no, the best days are not behind us. The best days are not behind us. They are in front of us, and they are in front of you. The best days are in front of you. I can't believe how great, we had I talked about how we had a great weekend, and a great Memorial Day, and even for this being a Tuesday. So in our world, this felt like a Monday, like for all of you, it felt like a Monday. But we were busy today. And people were excited to get out last year, and they're going to be even more excited this year, Kitty. I firmly believe that. Because I'm here to tell you, June is not a 4-letter word. June is not a 4-letter word. June is actually going to be the foundation of how we make the rest of this year awesome. Okay, the set is everyone is awesome. This is their set. And this is setting us up for June. Okay, where our best days are ahead of us. The rest of this year looks amazing. Okay, and we're going to step through this June. Okay, we're going to step through it this June. We are going to step through the keys to success to make the rest of your year great. That is what we are going to do this June. We are going to talk about inventory and how your inventory levels are going to make the rest of your year great. Okay, how focusing on that, especially for clothing stores, especially if you do anything to do with clothing. Okay, in any aspect, accessories, clothing, shoes and accessories, how our inventory levels are going to make the rest of the year amazing. You're going to think, J-Month? What J-Month? J-Month? J the bank, man. That's where I'm hanging. That's where my money is hanging, at the bank. We're going to help you do that this month. We are going to focus a high percentage of this month on inventory. The two key focal points this month that I'm going to focus on are inventory, and we're going to get back to the ERTC, because I know a lot of you have been reaching out to me and like, Neil, you need to close the loop on this. And I know I do, and I know I've been slacking on it. Slacking? Is that a Neil thing? But it just keeps on getting pushed off. And so we need to close the loop on the ERTC this month. And we will, so that those of you, I know some of you have already filed for it and gotten it, but I need to get the rest of you through the process, especially where you don't have a payroll company to help you with it, or you're dealing with somebody that's just overcharging you and hosing you on it. We need to close that loop and get everybody the money they're entitled to. So that is our two main goals for June. And reminding you that June is not a 4-letter word. June is not a 4-letter word. And, with that, I have this, this keychain, I share this with you, sits on my calendar. It actually sits above my calendar on the nail that holds my calendar, that holds the Enterprise Bank calendar. Oops, I'm dropping it here. Okay, so picture the nail that holds this on the wall over there. Those of you that have video called with me or FaceTimed with me have seen it. This keychain sits on that just above the calendar. And this is a keychain I got from my friend Angie Hulus. And it says, and I don't know what it says underneath the scratch off, but it says Carpe Diem that. Or Carpe that diem. Excuse me, I'm screwing that up. Carpe that diem. I don't know what it says under the scratch off, because I'm just a good Jewish boy and I don't know what it says underneath there. But that is what I'm telling you, June. June is not a four-letter word. July is not a four-letter word. We're going to make them great months. We're going to set your stage for an amazing second half of the year because, as I'm telling you, you heard it here first, people. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. Carpe diem that, June. And this quote caught me today. This quote made me take pause today. And I'm like, are you really? And I guess it really is. And so, good morning. So this was my good morning message. Good morning and welcome to the first mask-free June in 2 years. Good morning and welcome to the first mask-free June in 2 years. Wow, that just hit me. Does anybody? Okay, I know it's Tuesday and I don't want to screw up my Friday night trivia, but do you know what happened on this day in history in 1979? This day in history in 1979. Think about that for a minute. Rumors are Prime Day. Prime Day is going to be June 21st, 22nd. 22nd's my mother's birthday. You know her picture from all my seminars, okay? June 22nd would be my mother's birthday, and she would be 83? Now you're testing me here. But do you know, but supposedly those will be prime days, June 21st and 22nd. What are you giving as the prime reason your customers need to shop with you those days? There's only one click they need to do, and that's local. So what are you giving your customers as a reason to shop you on June 21st and 22nd? They have money. They are ready to spend. June 21st and 22nd. What's the prime reason to shop local? And are you going to tell your customers? Now is the time to think about it. You got 20 days, people. You got 20 days to write your email. Write it tomorrow. That's what I'm telling you. Write your prime email tomorrow, okay, on what the prime reasons are that they should shop local, okay? Yeah, they're going to buy some electronics piece of junk that they're going to throw away from Amazon on that day, and that's okay. That's okay. It's part of the ecosystem, okay? It's part of the ecosystem. I'm trying to see if I have that. Hang on a second. And just to remind you, just like you, Amazon wasn't always the biggest company. And they're still not actually the biggest company. Amazon is calling for legislation to revitalize what they call their first and oldest partner. Amazon cites how founder Jeff Bezos started Amazon by packing and driving book orders to his local post office. Now Amazon says it contributes, like a donation, billions of dollars in profits annually to the U.S. Postal Service by using their delivery services. However, due to what Amazon terms burdensome funding mandates and declining letter mail, the USPS will lose approximately $160 billion over the next 10 years. In response, Amazon is publicly supporting the recently introduced bipartisan Postal Service Reform Act. The legislation would implement policy reforms to help strengthen the UPS financial and operational arms, as well as codify the USPS practice to maintain an integrated delivery network of mail and packages 6 days per week. So Amazon is supporting the post office. Look at that. Look at that. Amazon is supporting the post office. That is a wonderful thing. It looks like Facebook dropped us tonight, and I'm sorry about that, folks. I know some of you have hopped over here to the YouTube. But we will pick up on some of these other topics, including our trivia tomorrow night, because I don't want to deter our Facebook viewers from that. I'm sorry that Facebook dropped us tonight. That does happen sometimes. But you know, this video and everything I talk about, will go over to narts.org/resale strong by noon the next day. Noon, I tell you. It's amazing. Thank you, Cassandra and Adele, for making all that happen. You can also find a direct link to the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store, where you can like, comment, subscribe, and yes, you can ring this bell, the bell, so you know when a new video drops. You can also share narts.org/resale strong with all your friends in business, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. We want to help everybody make it to the other side. I'm here live in the Narts private Facebook group and streaming on YouTube every night at More 8 Than Ish. More 8 Than Ish, that's where you find me. But if you have a question in between, you just email me. Neil, Neil at ECIstores.com, Neil at ECIstores.com. We start this program every night with the Good Morning, Good Night book. The Good Morning, Good Night book is how we start this program every night. If you were not here at the top of the program, our good morning tonight is good morning. I know it seems like everyone left without you for the party. And those stepsisters, they suck. But us woodland creatures are on your side. Our good night tonight is good night. I know it seems like everyone is at the Prince's Ball all the time, but it's okay to go home before midnight. Kick off your shoes, people. There's your graphics, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Neil Abramson. I do like a good party, a wedding, a bar mitzvah, a Prince's Ball. Tell me when that's going to happen. But when you do, I will be there with you. Yes, I will, even at the Prince's Ball. I'm okay with crashing the Prince's Ball, no problem. I don't know when we'll do it, but when we do, I'm going to be there. But until then, and until tomorrow night at More 8 Than Ish, know that you, and you, but most importantly you, yes you, you're not alone running this store. It's time for dinner, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow night. Have a great night.